Using technical moves, or TMs for short, are helpful towards making your Pokemon learn new moves. These little discs can be used to teach Pokemon moves that are not in their natural moveset, as long as the move is compatible with the Pokemon. One key detail about TMs is that they are numbered, and as of Scarlet and Violet, there are currently up to 171 of them. Though some might think that each numbered TM has a permanently assigned move throughout all the games, but what's interesting is that that's not the case. This video is the second and final part of a series where I attempt to list the changes in every TM throughout the generations, so if you haven't seen part 1 yet, the link is in the description, but if you have, then I'm Shrill, and this is the history of every TM in Pokemon part 2. Let's dive in. TM61. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Will-O-Wisp, in Gen 8 it was Guard Swap, and in Gen 9 it was Shadow Claw. TM62. In Gen 4 it was Silverwind, in Gen 5 through 7 it was Acrobatics, in Gen 8 it was Speed Swap for Sword and Shield and Bug Buzz for BDSP, and in Gen 9 it was Foul Play. TM63. In Gen 4 through 7 it was Embargo, in Gen 8 it was Drain Punch for Sword and Shield and Nasty Plot for BDSP, and in Gen 9 it was Psychic Fangs. TM64. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Explosion, in Gen 8 it was Avalanche, and in Gen 9 it was Bulk Up. TM65. In Gen 4 through 8 it was Shadow Claw, and in Gen 9 it was Air Slash. TM66. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Payback, in Gen 8 it was Thunderfang, and in Gen 9 it was Body Slam. TM67. In Gen 4 and BDSP it was Recycle, in Gen 5 and 6 it was Retaliate, in Gen 7 it was Smart Strike, in Gen 8 it was Ice Fang, and in Gen 9 it was Fire Punch. TM68. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Giga Impact, in Gen 8 it was Fire Fang, and in Gen 9 it was Thunder Punch. TM69. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Rock Polish, in Gen 8 it was Psycho Cut, and in Gen 9 it was Ice Punch. TM70. In Gen 4 through 6 and BDSP it was Flash, in Gen 7 it was Aurora Veil, in Gen 8 it was Trick Room, and in Gen 9 it was Sleep Talk. TM71. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Stone Edge, in Gen 8 it was Wonder Room, and in Gen 9 it was Seed Bomb. TM72. In Gen 4 and BDSP it was Avalanche, in Gen 5 through 7 it was Fall Switch, in Gen 8 it was Magic Room, and in Gen 9 it was Electro Ball. TM73. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Thunder Wave, in Gen 8 it was Cross Poison, and in Gen 9 it was Drain Punch. TM74. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Gyro Ball, in Gen 8 it was Venoshock, and in Gen 9 it was Reflect. TM75. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Sword Stance, in Gen 8 it was Low Sweep, and in Gen 9 it was Light Screen. TM76. In Gen 4 and BDSP it was Stealth Rock, in Gen 5 and 6 it was Struggle Bug, in Gen 7 it was Fly, in Gen 8 it was Round, and in Gen 9 it was Rock Blast. TM77. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Psychup, in Gen 8 it was Hex, and in Gen 9 it was Waterfall. TM78. In Gen 4 it was Captivate, in Gen 5 through 7 it was Bulldoze, in Gen 8 it was Acrobatics for Sword and Shield and Snarl for BDSP, and in Gen 9 it was Dragon Claw. TM79. In Gen 4 and BDSP it was Dark Pulse, in Gen 5 through 7 it was Frost Breath, in Gen 8 it was Retaliate, and in Gen 9 it was Dazzling Gleam. TM80. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Rock Slide, in Gen 8 it was Vol Switch, and in Gen 9 it was Metronome. TM81. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was X Scissors, in Gen 8 it was Bulldoze, and in Gen 9 it was Grass Knot. TM82. In Gen 4 and BDSP it was Sleep Talk, in Gen 5 through 7 it was Dragon Tail, in Gen 8 it was Electro Web, and in Gen 9 it was Thunder Wave. TM83. In Gen 4 it was Natural Gift, in Gen 5 it was Work Up, in Gen 6 and 7 it was Infestation, in Gen 8 it was Razor Shell for Sword and Shield and Bulldoze for BDSP, and in Gen 9 it was Poison Trap. TM84. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Poison Jab, in Gen 8 it was Tail Slap, and in Gen 9 it was Stomping Tantrum. TM85. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Dream Eater, in Gen 8 it was Snarl, and in Gen 9 it was Rest. TM86. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Grass Knot, in Gen 8 it was Phantom Force, and in Gen 9 it was Rock Slide. TM87. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Swagger, in Gen 8 it was Draining Kiss, and in Gen 9 it was Taunt. TM88. In Gen 4 and 5 and BDSP it was Plug, in Gen 6 and 7 it was Sleep Talk, in Gen 8 it was Grassy Terrain, and in Gen 9 it was Sword Stance. TM89. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was U-Turn, in Gen 8 it was Misty Terrain, and in Gen 9 it was Body Press. TM90. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Substitute, in Gen 8 it was Electric Terrain, and in Gen 9 it was Spikes. TM90. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Flash Cannon, in Gen 8 it was Psychic Terrain, and in Gen 9 it was Toxic Spikes. TM92. In Gen 4 through 7 and BDSP it was Trick Room, in Gen 8 it was Mystical Fire, and in Gen 9 it was In Prison. That's all for Gen 4. TM93. In Gen 5 through 7 it was Wild Charge, in Gen 8 it was Eerie Impulse for Sword and Shield and Cut for BDSP, and in Gen 9 it was Flash Cannon. TM94. In Gen 5 and X and Y it was Rock Smash, in Aurus it was Secret Power, in Gen 7 it was Surf, in Gen 8 it was False Swipe for Sword and Shield and Fly for BDSP, and in Gen 9 it was Dark Pulse. TM95. In Gen 5 through 7 it was Snarl, in Gen 8 it was Air Slash for Sword and Shield and Surf for BDSP, and in Gen 9 it was Leash Life. That's all for Gen 5. TM96. In Gen 6 and 7 it was Nature Power, in Gen 8 it was Smart Strike for Sword and Shield and Strength for BDSP, and in Gen 9 it was Eerie Impulse. TM97. In Gen 6 and 7 it was Dark Pulse, in Gen 8 it was Brutal Swing for Sword and Shield and Defog for BDSP, and in Gen 9 it was Fly. TM98. In Gen 6 it was Power Punch, in Gen 7 it was Waterfall, in Gen 8 it was Stomping Tantrum for Sword and Shield and Rock Smash for BDSP, and in Gen 9 it was Skill Swap. TM99. In Gen 6 and 7 it was Dazzling Gleam, in Gen 8 it was Breaking Swipe for Sword and Shield and Waterfall for BDSP, and in Gen 9 it was Iron Head. That's all for Sword and Shield. TM100. In Gen 6 and 7 it was Confide, in BDSP it was Rock Climb, and in Gen 9 it was Dragon Dance. That's all for everything else except Gen 9, which has 71 more TMs. Let's run through them. TM101 is Power Gem, TM102 is Gunk Shot, TM103 is Substitute, TM104 is Iron Defense, TM105 is X Scissor, TM106 is Drill Run, TM107 is Will-O-Wisp, TM108 is Crunch, TM109 is Trick, TM110 is Liquidation, TM111 is Giga Drain, TM112 is Aura Sphere, TM113 is Tailwind, TM114 is Shadow Ball, TM115 is Dragon Pulse, TM116 is Stealth Rock, TM117 is Hyper Voice, TM118 is Heat Wave, TM119 is Energy Ball, TM120 is Psychic, TM121 is Heavy Slam, TM122 is Encore, TM123 is Surf, TM124 is Ice Spinner, TM125 is Flamethrower, TM126 is Thunderbolt, TM127 is Play Rough, TM128 is Amnesia, TM129 is Calm Mind, TM130 is Helping Hand, TM131 is Pull and Puff, TM132 is Baton Pass, TM133 is Earth Power, TM134 is Reversal, TM135 is Ice Beam, TM136 is Electric Terrain, TM137 is Grassy Terrain, TM138 is Psychic Terrain, TM139 is Misty Terrain, TM140 is Nasty Plot, TM141 is Fire Blast, TM142 is Hydro Pump, TM143 is Blizzard, TM144 is Fire Pledge, TM145 is Water Pledge, TM146 is Grass Pledge, TM147 is Wild Charge, TM148 is Sludge Bomb, TM149 is Earthquake, TM150 is Stone Edge, TM151 is Phantom Force, TM152 is Giga Impact, TM153 is Blast Burn, TM154 is Hydro Cannon, TM155 is Frenzy Plant, TM156 is Outrage, TM157 is Overheat, TM158 is Focus Blast, TM159 is Leaf Storm, TM160 is Hurricane, TM161 is Trick Room, TM162 is Bug Buzz, TM163 is Hyper Beam, TM164 is Brave Bird, TM155 is Flare Blitz, TM166 is Thunder, TM167 is Close Combat, TM168 is Solar Beam, TM169 is Draco Meteor, TM170 is Steel Beam, and TM171 is Terra Blast. And that's the history of every TM in Pokemon so far. What are your thoughts? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to tackle that like button and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see ya.